Okay, hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Alex here. So you saw last week we got up some panels here, and that corner over there. The last corner is this one to be done, so I'm going to move all this wood chip out the way, shove it over probably onto that heap there, and then we can crack on. The other thing we got coming today, which is super good, is our new drying bin. I ordered this back in January and it's finally arrived. It's got a slightly different system than our existing drying hook lift trailer. It's got a false floor, whereas my existing one has this sort of V tunnel in it, and I've been really unhappy with it. It just doesn't dry consistently. So I'm hoping that the false floor is going to give us a much better drying experience and a more even dry all over. So as soon as that comes, I'll have a look inside, show you what it's about versus what our existing system is. We'll load it up, we'll hook it up to the dryer and see if there's a more even flow of air coming through that false floor. If there is, I'll send the old bin back and we'll go from there. Some power in those rams, I gotta say. I'm just gonna hit those blocks. Just a second! Just a second! I'll move those blocks out the way. Okay, oh, he's just coming back. It's good, all the wood's falling down a bit. I have to say, that is some power in that rams to lift that all up. I mean, don't know how many ton lift that must be, but oh, strength. Seems to fit. Let's have a look. Okay, so there's the false floor under there. It comes in there, the air's going to get deflected down, and I quite like how they put that little bit in there. That will stop all the air just rushing in through there and force it out through these side bits here. And then we come onto this whole floor here, there's a little bit of air which will vent through there, and hopefully it'll be an more even push. I'll just show you the other one, which you'll probably remember from previous videos, guys. We had to drill another hole in the top to try and get more air. We put a baffle in as well, but it's this sort of central tunnel and it just is not fit for purpose. So yeah, I think I'll probably have to send this back, probably fill the sides in. The other thing that this new one has got, which is also really good, is it's got a tarpaulin on the top there. So, I mean, this tarpaulin here has just got shredded to bits. It was a cheap one anyway, but I'll get them to get a proper tarpaulin on the top. The other thing I like about that container is it's got proper, you know, roller balls on the end there, whereas these ones down here are super narrow and they just cut into the tarmac when it's loaded. So then we've got to put them onto the blocks, which is there at the back. So it's just a little bit more hassle for everybody, basically. But yeah, let me try and plug these in and see how it looks. Here we go. I'm just going to try and use the old macro on it. Doesn't need much of a lift. Come on, little ducky. Oh. Yeah, she lifts it. It's actually alright. So that's pretty cool actually, because there are straps here and here that you then strap it down with. You have a long strap that goes over like a lorry, like a walking floor lorry, and that tarpaulin just use that yellow handle and roll it back over. It's absolutely fantastic, I've got to say. I think that's just a really good system. So I think that's going to be a good addition to our drying experience. There's not as much heat obviously because I've halved it. Each one has its own heat thing, so it's going to take a little bit longer, but I felt that we were actually wasting a little bit of heat by having all of the 180 kilowatts that this produces going into one bin. So I think that will just increase our drying capacity, which is going to be good. Okay, so we put this final panel in and it just didn't really quite fit nice and snug, and we think either the bottom panel is slightly bent or this top one is. So I had a word with Barry the Oracle, and what he suggested was getting a bit of wood, pushing this in and trying getting them into that groove. So we'll try that later and see how we go. So we're just going to put a block in there and give it a bit of a push, see if we can get that back in place, nudge it at the end of the thing. That's definitely gone in now. So that's now nice and flush as it got pushed in, so I can take the lifting collars off and take that one down over there and stick it down that end now. Okay, so it's been overnight now. I'm just going to come up and feel these vents. Yeah. I can definitely feel quite sort of moist air coming out of there, so I suppose it's doing its job. There are other vents down the other end, they're a bit hotter, definitely warmer down the other end, so I hope all the air is coming down. It may be that we've got to increase the speed of the fans to push out more hot air into this, so we'll see about that. I've got a new fan coming because actually the second fan on the side up here, the top one, that motor there, has a bit of a wobble on it, so hopefully they're going to come this week and change that over, and then I can run the fans at a higher speed and get more airflow through, which would be good. Okay guys, I'm just going to show you something here. This is our winter barley, and I'm just going to look at the length of it now and show you. This field didn't have any digestate spread on it, the liquid stuff, and I think it's had a real detrimental impact not to have it on, and I'll show you the other side, so where it has been put on. Here it is. There's my boot. It's not really, probably about ankle height or something maybe. It's quite a yellowy look to it, and it's just not very thick and vigorous really. So yeah, well, we're going to have a look at the stuff that's had the digestate on and see what the difference is. This is one of the fields next to the AD plant. It's had the digestate on it. You can just see it's so lush. It's like a kind of, yeah, it's ever so thick. So I'll just put my boot in. It's almost coming up to my hunter sticker there. So massive difference. This is the stuff we also get from the external AD plant, which is a food one, and I think there's just a bit more punch in it. I can really, when it's going on, I always smell a really kind of leathery, sort of almost piggy type smell to it. So, but yeah, that is the effect of digestate, rocket fuel. So we're just here at the wood site again. Thought we'd better close off one lane, just warn people, get some flashing lights out here. Tim's just on there. Get a little bit of a brush and finish that off, I think. Oh, there she comes. This is the problem. You've got the old ditch line running through there, and all these trees have grown out over the last 40 years or so. So quite a big job to try and get it all back in shape, really. Just got a bit of ash here to come down. He's put his figure against it there, so it doesn't come down on the road. Give that a nudge, I suppose. Perfect positioning by Tim. Just going to take this twisty old oak down now. I'm going to get out of the way. Even though Tim assures me my car's safe, I hope it is. Give it a little nudge. There she goes. Oh, always a lot of weight, no. Always a lot. There we are. Quickly get the road back open again. And now we've got the tipper up and we're rolling into this pile already, which is great. Putting it straight on. Nothing's coming through there now, so it's all coming through your main pipe there. So that's all separated and working nicely now. Okay guys, we managed to get that all cleared up, chip will work spot on, and hope you enjoyed that video, and we'll catch you next time.